TikTok might be ending. They might get banned in the United States. In fact, it's being reported that the US is considering ban Chinese apps, including TikTok. That's right, guys. TikTok might be banned. Now,
I'm not saying everything in these articles is 100% credible, but they all follow a pretty common theme, and I just want to talk about it today because it really is extremely interesting to me. So firstly, TikTok has been banned in India.
Unlucky India. Bye-bye, nice knowing you.
Now, if TikTok ends, okay, remember what happened when Vine ended? What happened here on YouTube? Like, it was a tidal wave of new creators. Jake Paul's, the Gabby Hanna's, Lele Pons, like, they came over, took over, and I think that's what's going to happen here. I think we're looking at a brand new generation of TikTokers coming over and dominating YouTube.
Dude, there's no easy way of saying this, but I think I might have to backstab Keemstar again. Like, something has to be done.
How insane would it be if TikTok just gets banned? I can't even imagine it. Like, as a YouTuber, as a creator, I could never imagine YouTube just being like ripped from under me, but to these TikTok creators, it could be. So if you're on TikTok, you better start moving over to YouTube because, yeah, I would be shit myself if I was a creator on TikTok right now.
Why does this guy wear a hoodie in every single video? Like, is his house okay? Honestly, I hope it is. Like, I couldn't imagine having some issue with your house during, like, the coronavirus or something like that. That'd be a very dangerous situation to get in.
Extremely interesting to me. So firstly, TikTok has been banned in India. An article from BBC explains it in a bit more detail. India's government claims these apps are using data illegally and secretly collecting information from people's phones when they download the apps. Right, okie dokie. Bye-bye TikTok. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that off my phone real quick. Take no chances, boys.
Dude, I kind of want to check out TikTok. My phone's dead. I'm going to plug it in really quick.
It says letting its citizens use these apps is a threat to India's national security. This is not the first time that TikTok has been accused of misusing users' data and passing it on to the Chinese government. So a lot of these articles, a common theme is using data illegally.
Dude, you know what? Just fuck this guy. Why? Because no reason at all. I actually changed of mind because he's British. That's all I got to say. I'll let him finish now.
The Australian government is facing calls to ban TikTok amid concerns the social media platform poses a national security threat and users' data may be being shared with China. A federal MP has revealed plans to put TikTok before the foreign interference through social media Senate inquiry over fears it is collecting data and storing the information on Chinese servers.
Bro, he actually just read an entire article just to get to 10 minutes. This dude's smart.
And collecting information secretly. Not only India, in Australia, TikTok could be banned. TikTok could be banned in Australia over fears the Chinese app poses a risk to national security and is feeding information to the Communist Party.
Dude, I'll be honest, I fell asleep through that entire thing, but I woke up at the word communism because that word makes me fucking angry. I don't care if it's bait, I don't care if you're trolling. If you say that word, my eyes start to twitch and I just start to see red. Dude, I don't fuck with that shit. Maybe I should just like sit here and talk about how much I hate communism. Would that be better than watching this guy read articles? Probably. I don't know. I'm gonna pack a bowl really quick, hang on.
TikTok's really becoming something else. To all of us, is this cringe platform. 119 million active users in India. It was downloaded 277.6 million times.
Alright, this video is pretty boring, but I'm not gonna lie, some of these facts are pretty interesting. You know, it kind of reminds me of this conclusion I came to when I think I was on drugs or something like that, or I think I might have been drunk. I have no idea, man. But it's pretty much that the bad guy in every movie seems way more trustworthy than, like, the good guy or the main character. The bad guy's motives are super fucking clear, right? He wants to take over the planet, or he's greedy, or he's angry about some shit. It's always one of those, right? Bro, that actually makes sense. But the good guy, though, he always has this weird, ambiguous motive. You know, he's fighting for the people, or he's trying to do the right thing, or something like that. Dude, anyone that acts that selfless, I don't trust. I feel like something's up there, right? They got some hidden motive. They got some weird ego driving force. Dude, I'm just rambling right now, but like, it reminds me of people that recycle too much. Or like people that won't sit on leather because it came from an animal and that's fucked up. Or people that donate to charity all the time and have to announce it. Like, I gotta level with you. You can only do so much of that stuff in a certain time period before I just think that person can't be fucking trusted. Like, bro, I feel like some of those people, there's some, like, weird mind game always going on 24/7, and who knows what is actually the mind game. Like, bro, what the fuck am I even talking about right now? I have no idea. I'm a little bit high right now. I think this entire thing was about H3 or some shit. And you know what? This entire thing is going in the video.
And this apparently isn't even the first time TikTok has been banned in India. Indian legislators were so concerned about TikTok, they temporarily placed a ban on the app in 2019. They're worried TikTok would expose children to inappropriate content. While the ban didn't last long, it cost the app an estimated 15 million.
And the only thing I gotta say is, why the fuck does he have his hoodie on, man? I don't want to know if his house is okay, dude. I hope his house is okay.
The United States is looking at banning TikTok and other Chinese social media apps. The United States is looking at banning Chinese social media apps, including TikTok. Washington's top diplomat added that people should only download the app if you want your private information in the hands of a Chinese Communist Party.
Dude, I'm just gonna be completely honest. I just downloaded TikTok. Like, there's no other way of saying it. I missed the Fortnite train, right? Like, when that thing was huge and, like, Drake was playing Fortnite. Dude, I wasn't there and I missed the train. And I'm not gonna do the same thing with TikTok. It's pretty obvious that TikTok is closer to the end than the beginning. And knowing that, like, dude, I'm not going to look back on these years and just be like, yeah, TikTok, I never looked into it more than just watching like a cringe compilation. Like, that's not gonna be me. Now, am I gonna post anything? 100% no, dude, I'm too awkward for that shit. I couldn't even do it ironically. It would not work. The joke would not land, dude, fuck that. But I did download the app, and I gotta admit, if this is like some Chinese like secret program, whoever the designers they got to do this program, they're pretty good.
Never really done much with it. Pretty sure my data's okay. However, with privacy on the internet being such a huge deal, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be very concerned when they hear this news, and I think it will convince a lot of people to uninstall the app.
Before that, though, I'm gonna get some food. I'm pretty hungry, man. Like, I'm thinking Wendy's. Yeah, Wendy's is sick, dude.
Oh no, where else will I ever find my cringe dance videos to watch? How will I live with my life? Life will never be the same again. Now I can't watch Charlie D'Amelio dance to the same song 20 times. What's that as well?
I get that everyone here watching this video hates TikTok, right? And I understand that everyone hates the people that make the TikToks and whatnot. But I swear to God, some of these people that talk about, oh, we gotta stop cancel culture. You know, they love the Karen meme, that annoying mom trying to cancel everybody. But when something gets canceled that they dislike, then they just turn their head, which, I mean, honestly, I understand. I really don't give a shit whether or not TikTok lives or dies. To be completely honest, I don't even give a shit if it's Chinese AI. The only thing I'm concerned about right now is when Wendy's is gonna get here. Like, seriously, I ordered it 30 minutes ago on Uber Eats. The delivery driver is not moving. Dude, he picked up my food, and he's just been sitting in the parking lot the entire time. Dude, I think he's eating my food, and I've dealt with people like this in the past. I swear to God, when I sober up, I'm gonna find him.
Banning TikTok. If TikTok got banned, it would be insane to think what would happen to the creators who have made such a large name for themselves on the app.
Not gonna lie though, if you want to clown on the fact that people are being canceled indirectly or directly, then if you have issues with getting canceled in the future, people are gonna clown on you too. And yeah, I know people aren't clowning on the fact that people are getting canceled on TikTok, but more so that like TikTok itself is getting canceled and whatnot. But that's definitely in line with like YouTube making policy changes and taking down videos, demonetization, the list goes on. And whenever I brought this up to people, immediately they're like, well, but TikTok's really shit, right? Like, it's only a few second videos and dude, they're really awful, they're really cringe. And I just sit there and I think this is probably exactly how television executives looked at YouTube. Like, dude, we're sitting here, we're pumping $1 million into getting professionals that have dedicated their entire lives to making whatever aspect of the show the best possible. Whether it be the sound design, sound quality, acting, makeup professionals, the fucking good cameraman. I mean, all that stuff. And then they just get fucking ratioed by Minecraft Let's Play Episode 1. Or even worse, some greasy kid playing CSGO, doing a voiceover with a shit mic, bitching about people that was DDoSing his Minecraft server. And even after some of these people make it big, they don't even reinvest it. They're still playing Minecraft. I still have a shit mic, and I'm not gonna fucking upgrade it either.
An article from BBC explains it in a bit more detail. India's government claims these apps are using data illegally and secretly collecting information from people's phones when they download the apps. Right, okie dokie. Bye-bye TikTok. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that off my phone real quick. Take no chances, boys. It says
So what's my point? Am I saying people can't joke about it? Am I saying they have to be an SJW about cancel culture? Yes. That is my statement on the matter. Actually, exactly. This entire video could have just been chalked up to that point. You know, if you're not fighting the imaginary enemy that is lurking around, you know, the corner. You know, I take it all back. TikTok's the good guy, and I don't hope this guy's house is okay. I hope it crashes on top of him.
it's coming in the future. This channel is by no means a political channel. I'm just...
Yes, it is. To wrap up this video, though, I just think every single YouTube persona is a fucking sheep and scared to go against the grain, especially whatever loser is your favorite. Unless it's me.
So there's a lot to unpack here, but in essence, the fact that this has sprung.
And I said, well, Luffy, you're putting about as much effort into your content as you ever did.